Hello, Leo. Welcome to your monthly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay. We have the Bard. Music, history, the enchanting of a story. With the Goblin, the wounded human ego. You know what I'm picking up? Someone's very upset right now, devastated that things didn't work out how they hoped. I almost feel like someone is finally realizing that it's not all about them, and they see now that they lost sight of the connection as well as you. So let's see. Unappreciated, I feel like you didn't care. Unexpected outcome, things didn't go the way I planned. Yeah, it's kind of like this person is devastated here. Maybe they felt you were going to reach out. There's a feeling of shock because they weren't thinking this was going to be the end. Overall energy we have Four of Cups. Again, disappointment. Someone feeling devastated about the situation because they're only looking at things their way, not seeing anything else past their own emotions. So let's tap into your guys' energy. We have Five of Swords, Chariot, Five of Cups. Wow, Leo, something took a turn here. And it's been hard, difficult. Some of you have gone through some processing emotionally, grief as well. It feels like this was a devastating defeat because of how they handled it. You feel betrayed, some of you, in a way. Even if their actions didn't show it, it's more so how they handled it, what they said or didn't say. Especially with the Chariot here, the main focus now is you're trying to move forward, let this energy go, and move on in your life, or trying to just make peace, bring resolution to yourself. But I see it's been difficult, so the Divine's definitely taken notice of this. Everything that you went through, every tear that you've cried, has not gone unnoticed by the Divine. So please keep that in mind. It's a very difficult energy, but you're finally overcoming it. Okay, it might have been very frustrating as well. We have Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles for their energy. So it's showing this person's been living in this illusion that possibly you would return or chase after them, that they know what they did, but they're now seeing it for the first time clearly. Taking accountability, realizing that it was the wrong decision or the wrong thing to do, or how they treated you, that they should have opened up their heart, they should have been all in like you were. But they've been looking at this for a long time. The reason there's been separation is they've been sitting in their ego. They felt like, oh, they can't live without me. I know that they love me. They'll eventually return or reach out. This love is deep, it's strong. There's no way that this could just be the end, even though they're the ones that ended it, which seems very confusing for you on your end because you're just taking whatever is the truth or what's been put in front of you and not trying to live in a fantasy land. Queen of Swords. There's our Aquarius again. I also do want to mention we have Cancer. So we have the Four of Wands. This was difficult because they were struggling with their ego. This whole situation is showing me just right here. They didn't really know what to do or how to treat you in a way. They felt this connection with you. It did feel intense, as if they love you so much, but they just didn't want to express it. They felt like if they did, or they conformed to a normal traditional way, or even just compromising with you, that it would compromise their own ego, or they would lose some sense of self or control. But they realize now that's not what it is. Four of Wands, Queen of Swords. Some of you could be in a spiritual connection where they finally have understood this at this point and realizing that they need to work on themselves. So let's see what's happened in the past here. So I see a lot of push and pull, and also this power struggle because you were just being yourself, right? Trying to open up emotionally, go all in, and this person was trying to go against that, actually living in denial here, trying to play a game. So we have Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Sun card. In the past, yes, this could have been really magnetic, especially in the beginning where it felt like both of you were the ideal match. It's showing up you were their wish fulfillment, something that they never thought would come into their life. and you really stirred up some emotions that they've never felt before. Queen of Wands, Sun. The only thing is it became intoxicating, because with the Queen of Wands here as you, it feels like it's a lot to handle with the Sun card. It's like they see you as the ultimate version of even themselves, or what they desire to be like, and you mirror to them what they lack. And it started to eat away at them, at their ego. It made them feel less than. So I see almost a jealous or envy here as well, that they weren't willing to discuss with you. It was definitely hidden here. It needed to be brought out in the open, but you were unapologetically you, which is beautiful. And you were blessed. And you are blessed by the divine for this. But it just seems like, yeah, Nine of Wands, they just don't know what to do with it. This is their energy underlining the Ace of Cups, this welling of emotion that comes up for you, where they think about you and they get starstruck. You know, they get all of these feelings and wanting to change their life, and then they have to ground themselves because they're like, what is this person doing to me? Do they have this like love spell over me? Like, what is going on? And so they held back. They were cautious in the Nine of Wands. Let's see the challenge. Let's get some more details. Because it seems like this came in fast, but then it burnt out as fast as it came in. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so it gives me a little more insight of the fact that this person felt trapped, but this could be an environment, a third party. But I say in general here, it's showing me this person just didn't know how to love, how to show love without equating it to losing themselves. They feel like if they give freely or reciprocate, then they are giving of themselves and they lose that power struggle. So it's just a belief system. It could stem from the past relationships they've had or during childhood here. It's definitely a way in the past where they felt like they have to put a guard up. They will never give of their heart freely to another because they felt taken advantage of. And also their heart got broken immensely. With the Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, the truth was always stirring underneath this. Almost like a volcano getting ready to erupt. So energetically, you could feel that this person does truly care about you, or they are intensely in love with you, to the point where they start doing things in an odd way, or they counteract how they feel by doing the opposite. And it was so in your face to this point that a lot of you realize, okay, something's changing drastically, energetically here, and you felt this nudge, like they were going to walk away, almost this anxiety or this nervousness, that eventually this was getting close. They were not acting the same. They were being very odd as well. And because of the ego running the show in their life, they decided, I can't deal with this anymore. I don't like not to be in control of my heart. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Tell me the Eight of Swords. Hanged Man. Hierophant. For those of you stuck in a third party, it's showing that they felt trapped due to duty or traditions. Like they got stuck in something that they were already unhappy with, but they might as well just do their due diligence and accept their unhappiness for the rest of their life. They didn't really feel like they had an option, even though deep down they knew they could choose whatever they desire, but they didn't want to upset others. Also, if they're in a committed situation, they felt trapped in that out of responsibility. Let's see this Eight of Cups. Seven of Swords. So it shows that they snuck away. Six of Wands in a way that was dishonest or just to win in the situation. They didn't want to get their heart broken, so they chose the easy way out. It's like they always thought, well, whatever happens is going to happen. And when it does, if this is meant to be, they'll come after me. They will reach out to me for sure. But I see a lot of you took this as this was it. I'm not going to chase anyone, and I'm not going to try to get someone to care about me if they're not showing me that. Okay, what's going to happen next? Tower, Three of Swords, High Priestess, Three of Wands, Hermit, Justice, massive change. This whole situation is going to get flipped upside down, and you can sense it's coming here. We're going to find out in the extended exactly what happens in this Tower moment, as well as what they say and do moving forward. the timing and the outcome. But if this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys, and please take care of yourself. I'll see you next time.